Hey, this is Pastor Joshua. How are you doing? Some may say Joshua Marcel, Joshua Johnson. I am happy to be here and really excited about this little stream we're going to do. So we're going to do a short stream talking about Amazing Grace. This song has been a staple in a lot of churches for years and years and years and years. And sometimes people, when they're first starting to learn how to play, they want to learn how to play Amazing Grace. All right, cool. But we want to find an easy way to present it, okay? Because you can really get into playing Amazing Grace and it sounds really technical. But we want to find an easy way to do that. And then at the end of this little short lesson, if you want to learn more about getting piano lessons from Joshua Marcel or Pastor Joshua, someone say, you can go to mykingdomservices@gmail.com. Email me there to get more information. Or send me a message through Facebook if you're watching through Facebook Messenger. All right, so let's dive in and let's switch the screen around so we can see the keyboard. All right, we're working on the Yamaha Portable Grand DGX, what is this? DGX 670? Yeah, that's what it is. All right, so we're going to be in the key of F. Let me see. I think we can hear that pretty good. All right. So now we're going to do this in the key of F, and I'm going to play the really basics of it. Now, first thing you want to do is just know the melody of the song. So, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Okay? Was blind, but now I see. All right, that's the melody. All right. Now let's get into the chords of this song. So A, F, sing grace, how sweet, B flat, the sound, F. Let's say D minor. Okay, we're in C. Then back to L. I once was lost, but now B flat. Back to F. Then walk it down to D minor. I was blind, but now I see. C then F. Okay. All right, so, well, that might have been a little fast. Now, when I teach piano lessons, I like to talk about inversions, you know. When you're playing chords, there is, you know, a way to play it where you may have F, A, C, which we're in the key of F, so F, A, C is your root chord. Then there's an invert. If you invert it up, A, C, F, invert that up, C, F, A. So there's three ways to play the chord if you have three notes, right? So F, A, C, F, C, F, A. All right. So when you're playing this song, or any song, you want to learn your inversions. You want to learn the different methods of how you can play your chords. So again, if you go back and rewind it, when I was first playing it, I was calling out the notes of the chords. So we said F, Amazing Grace. Now, let's talk about right hand and left hand. My right hand is going to typically play the chords, and my left hand is going to particularly play the bass line of the song. So let's go back to this view so you can see what it looks like. All right, so right hand is playing the chord. All right, I got an F, A, C there, and ignore the water that you hear running in the background. And in inversion, if you drop your thumb down to a C and make it an F, A, C, that's inverted down, you can add the C at the top. All right, so you got an F, and then on the right hand, I'm going to play an F. Amazing Grace. Play that chord again, but on your left hand, go to an A. All right. How sweet. So we're on a B flat chord now. So we got B flat, D, F, B flat chord. You can invert it up. You can invert it up there. All right, we'll talk more about that when you get your lessons. All right, B flat, back to F, the sound. Now that's saved. So on saved, we're playing a D minor. Okay, so thumb on D, F, A, D minor. And in your left hand, you're playing a D minor as well. Orange. So I'm going to stay on a D minor, or some may go to the F. But we'll stay on D minor. On your left hand, you're going to go to a G. Like me. Alright, so it's a C. Alright, C, E, G, C. And thumb on C. Then start over. So back to the F. I was lost. So F over A. But now B flat. I'm from F. Okay. Back down to D minor. Was blind, but now D minor again over G. I C and then F. Now that's the whole song. Literally, you play the chorus the same way on all the verses and the chorus. Okay? Now, when you learn how to play the chords, then you can add in the melody by playing the melody with your hand while you're playing the chords. That's a little bit more advanced, but it'll help you sing along with the song. So notice that in my right hand, I'm not only am I just playing the chords, but I'm playing the melody along with the chords. See? Once was lost. Okay? Now I'm at the B flat. So notice that when I'm playing the melody, I'm all right here. I'm not bouncing around all over the place, but I'm literally in this same little area. So that's what happens when you learn inversions. When you learn how to invert your chords, you're able to stay in the same area, play the melody of the song, and it makes it easier for you. D minor, but all right, so that is a short lesson and a short version of how to play Amazing Grace with like the basic chords in the key of F. Now, if you want to know more about how to play and then advance how you're playing this song or other songs, you can get lessons. I do in-person lessons here in this Austin metropolitan area, but I also do virtual lessons for those who cannot come to me or I can't come to them. You may be in a whole nother state, which I do have students in North Carolina, in Pennsylvania, and right here in Texas. And so we have virtual lessons, we have in-person lessons, and I'll be more than happy to help you learn more about how to play in advance what you may already know how to do. You may be already playing and you're like, well, you know what? I need to know how to do what I do better. Or maybe you need to learn, maybe you can play by ear, but you don't know what the chords are. Or maybe you're just trying to pick it up and you're like, I need to learn how to advance this song. How do I make this song have a little bit more pizzazz to it? Whatever your goals is, let's chat. Let's find out what your goal is and see if we can make that work. So here you are on the bottom of the screen. You see mykingdomservices@gmail.com. Email me and say, hey, Pastor Josh, I want to know more about learning piano. Can you help me? Sure, I can. And I'll get back with you ASAP. You can also send me a message in Messenger and on Facebook if you want to go that route as well. All right. Well, that's it. My time is up. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I pray that you have a blessed day. Looking forward to seeing you really soon. Bye-bye now.